Hello and welcome to the Kingdom of Gondor campaign, and as you can currently see we are on the same turn as before, but I'm going to do something a little bit different, and I'm actually going to really cut down some of these battles just so we get back to Barad Dur. I can't let that stand. It was infuriating the way that the previous episode went down, so we're going to amend that and basically fight some of these battles. This is a very simple one. We're going to kill them off and destroy this Ardenaim army, and then we shall move on. Similar to many of the battles against Mordor, without a real general, they weren't really much of a threat, and we just had a look there at the kills. It was mainly the archers doing the work. So by getting rid of the army at Mithrast, I mean, we're well prepared for whatever they may throw at us in the meantime. We, of course, don't really have much of a fleet either, so we can't really risk moving out just yet. But, of course, this was to go to Dol Amroth, and something that we could do is give them Mithrast, of course, but also in regards to Enid Wyeth, to make sure that we get an alliance, I've been thinking of giving them Gelebrin. It's not much of a settlement. Of course, it does actually give us quite a lot of money, but if we just give that to Enid Wyeth, then ensure that we get that alliance, then we have that section of the border currently secure until we are ready to move in that direction.
Assail the enemies of Gondor! For the White City!
Now, given the current situation down in the southern theatre of war, I feel absolutely fine doing this to Harad, because they've got another army right next to us, and then Khand have one also. Or maybe it's... yeah, no. There's two Khandish armies and no other Haradrim, but there's no way that we can even retrain our units in the meantime. So, take that, Harad. You've just been absolutely... well, they've not been destroyed, but of course we've got Khand to come, and we have absolutely no spears, really, and we can't obviously retrain those units when we are under siege, and they've got two very large armies with a third one, I think. Oh, do they? Oh, no. Don't they have another army somewhere around here? Oh, not quite yet. Okay, well, that's a pleasant surprise at least. But we are well suited for any danger coming this way, because of course we've got the Veterans of Osgiliath on the way as well with their pikes. And then we're going to see, hopefully, the AI come out and attack Beregond over here, and we will take Barad Dur. And then for the rest of this turn, we have sent some units to Minas Morgul then, because we do have tier 4 blacksmithing there, so we can retrain some units there quite handily along with the Fiefdom Way Station. And then we've got some of our elites coming from Western Osgiliath to get some fancy and shiny armor. And they're going to be sent to Faramir over there, because he's going to go and march on the Black Gate as soon as he is able. But then I am going to end the turn now, and hopefully we get the scenario that I so desire. Oh, it has happened! So, Captain Lagbug has come at us, and the only thing we really need to watch out for are the Sauron's Will and a unit of Trolls, although they do have 3 units of Sauron's Will because they're cheats. Anyway, let's go in and fight. Hopefully this goes well.
Let them have it, men. Await my
and
order.
As ever, we have got a mad rush to get out of the way of the AI, and oh, we've got quite the hill to get up here, but hopefully we should all be able to form up here before the enemy get to us. So we are slowly making our way up the hill. The ballista's not going to get here in time to really get anything done against those trolls, I don't think. But the way that they are coming at us does really bode well for us. Of course, they have no general, so they should be able to be broken once we kill the captain. And hopefully we can do that relatively soon. We just need to be very wary of those trolls and get our armor-piercing dudes on it. Trolls are coming in. And we are just going to move our Lamadan clansmen into position. Who are they going to go for? They're probably going to go for our general over here. Yeah. So we need to intercept. Where are the Lasanic axemen as well? Boromir, get out of there for a moment. In fact, yeah, you're going in there. What else is there? Yeah, you come out. And, oh, they're being not very good. They've just gone straight in there. But we have captured these guys. We'll go around the flank as well. And archers, don't be firing at just anything at all. And don't be on skirmish either. That's absolutely rubbish. Right, come back over here. We might get some use out of you. Angbor is just chilling over here for now. I don't want to see him get killed by some trolls. Right, and Boromir, he's going to have to watch it a little bit against those Sauron's will. So let's get our Penatgillen cavalry over there and start using them for some charges. Already 10 trolls, so 2 have gone down. Perhaps we'll see another one go down immediately with the Lasanic axemen coming in. Oh, trolls are just so good, aren't they? They really are so powerful. But more than just the killing power, they of course bludgeon a gap through our formation. And the Sauron's will are coming in. We've got some routing already. That's brilliant. But those Sauron's will, they're the only thing we now really have to worry about, since the trolls are going down vociferously over there. So we're going to go in for a charge on these. So let's see this one. Oh, that was awful. I mean, it wasn't too bad. We got a few maybe. And then over here we've got some orc fighters. Nothing that our wardens cannot deal with. Let's just go off defensive as well. And we will need another charge. Oh, we did get about 40 of those Sauron's will. And all the trolls are down, basically. In we come, in we come. 102. And let's send these fellas in on those Black Uruk halberds, so then we can do some more hammer and anvil. And you come back out of there. And down to 60 on that unit. There are more. Got some flanking over there. And then the Gondor cavalry militia. We're just going to use them to mop up any units that do try to run away. Oh, they've got some over there on that their bridge still. Oh, they ran over here. Oh, what the hell? I can't see them because it's all black. Oh, we took a lot of losses there then. That's disappointing. And, well, these Sauron's will over here are wavering. So let's just crowd them out with these guys. We do have Angbor over here. We could send him in against those Morannon Guard, I should imagine. Where did I send that one unit's charge? Oh, I didn't even send them in. Well, let's give those guys a charge over there in the rear before don't get intercepted by them. Excellent. In we come, in we come. I mean, it's never a good idea really to charge halberdiers from the front.
For the moment, the
but
fortune of battle goes our way.
No, we didn't quite get enough of them. Right, militia, come and get those, and we shall use these just to flank in the back. I think everything else is under control. Those Morannon Guard are just running away from Angbor. They are not as fearless as he. And the Wardens of the White Tower coming in and smashing those halberdiers. And we've just got... Oh, they managed to come back. Well, get those orc fighters at least. And perhaps if we just get a frontal charge on those Morannon Guard, we could get them to run away as well. Now, they do have a few units then on the bridge that we will have to dispose of. You guys just go and charge at them. Oh, that was shocking. Didn't even have the lancers out. Right, so actually you just all charge them and they'll probably run away. And we'll have these come in to get them all. Yep, they're routing.
The enemy general abandons his men.
And then we go on to the next unit. This is a very extreme gameplay. Can you just hurry up and go and get those 13? You're so slow. I mean, that's one of the bad things about custom settlements, and then you have these kinds of weird conga lines of units, so it's very difficult to chase down routing enemies. With cavalry, they do not appreciate it at all.
We've captured the enemy's general.
And with the captain gone down, we can now fully expect all of these guys to run away as soon as we get in range, really, with our infantry mass. Yeah, they're completely bugged out on this bridge over here. They're not even... Oh no, they are trying to fire, but woefully doing so, I suppose. And we should be able to shoot just straight in through this gap. I mean... Oh yeah, it is actually going straight through this building here, so it doesn't even matter. The fact that we are slightly clipping it. And should they come off this bridge, we can... Oh, that was... bit interesting. Oh, interesting. We will easily make them rout. Oh, they've even got some Sauron's Will over here. Perhaps we just shoot them. Oh, but we don't want to be doing that. Oh, but the Sauron's Will have actually come off the bridge now. Should probably pay attention more. So, you know what? Let's just send everyone in against them. We'll run like so. Get those Gondor archers out of there. They're going to get absolutely annihilated otherwise.
If we continue like this,
and everyone charge at them, and you shoot at them, and they're routing. Ah, well, that wasn't quite as I hoped, because we can't really get them. Oh, what the hell? Let's just charge in. Just charge at them. It doesn't really matter. I mean, we've already lost so many units out of this army that... Like, there's no point trying to be perfect. We'll use some leadership, and we will use some of that as well. And we've got our archers both shooting at the Orc scouts. It shouldn't be too long before they go down. I am very bitter about the fact that we had to refight this battle. Given how well, to be honest, that first one went. And then we, due to the fact that we didn't get any healing, meant that we had this entire army get wiped out, almost. And they got, the, like, well, 3/4 of a stack immediately, with trolls as well, no less. And there we have it. We've killed them. Again, all over. And we lost 11%. That's not too bad. It's not too bad. 188 Black Group Vale archers.
Gondor is victorious.
And we are victorious.
We have gained
and we are going to exterminate the populace. And we've got a Nazgul coming to attack. I think these fellas were going to go and retrain. Yeah, I mean, if I withdraw, maybe... Oh, dear. Oh, we retained them. Excellent. Gorgoroth has been lost. Wow, I'm relieved to see that. And that really does... I mean, that could well be... Well, it's certainly the first nail. Or, well, second, third... nail in the coffin. Fourth nail in the coffin? I don't know. How many nails do you think a coffin for Mordor requires? Judging by the Nazgul, I'd say quite a lot. Now, I don't want to send these guys out and then only to be caught by Leofric. And we do have a number of troops here ready, and Yorthon as well. We could maybe go and kill him? Is he the archer? He is the archer. And that is the final, and I repeat, that will be the final Nazgul that Mordor get, other than, you know, the ones that they've perhaps already got. I don't know if they've still got the one over here. I'd imagine I've killed them all. I'm not going to count them all, he says. But, Barad Dur then, 18, well, I mean, sorry. It's got a population, or a pretty decent population, actually. And anything else? Of course, it's got the Ithil Stone, the one that was stolen from Minas Morgul. in, was it 1981 of the Third Age, when Minas Morgul, or Minas Ithil, was taken by the Ringwraiths, I believe. So, presumably that is also when the Palantir was taken and brought over here. And then, I think we can keep everything else here, unless Brawler's Hall, goodbye, and Beast Training Ground, goodbye. A mining network, that is a substantial boost. And considering also the well, our expansion over in this direction into the east, it could be almost time perhaps that changing the capital would be worth it. I'm not going to do it now. I'll do it like it's quite boring to watch me just sit and try different capitals, so I'll do that for the next episode to make sure I get the correct one. End of turn report, we made a lot of money. We are making good, really good money. Holy excuse me, sorry. I'm quite bunged up. I've got a bit of a cold, I think. It is a cold. It's not it's not COVID symptoms to have a bunged up nose. But now we are making, obviously that has got some money from this corruption and other, from us like taking that settlement, from looting and things like that. But still, that is, like, we are making this much money more than we were before. Right. Let's have a look out over here. Anything to cut? Oh, okay. Now there is an army. And there's this army of Dumra. And there's this very large army in the fort. They took that over the course of the end turn. Very unfortunate. We just had that one unit of Gondor militia in there. And I think we may just have to. I'm not so sure we can really expect to last 2 more sieges from armies of that size of cavalry without getting some replenishment. So I think I might just sally out and defeat that army if possible. And over here in Methrast, we of course did defeat that army by sallying out properly, not using the towers or anything like that. We actually went out and fought them. They were a pitiful force. And Kalatai is another army to take down, but we are just safekeeping over here, making sure that it is all safe. Right, well actually you come down here then. We don't want you getting killed by the Ardenheim. And then we've got quite the sturdy force in Derwath as well. I think Rohan is having some issues. Is Edoras under siege? It's not. Rohan isn't really pushing out either, but they do hold all these regions. It is just Ginyard that they do not hold. Eisenrun, Bregnas, and then Isengard itself. So those are the ones that we need to take. Of course, they don't have Saruman anymore. They've already used their last stand. I think they do get another army if they take, or if we take Isengard. So that is certainly something to look out for. Let's send those troops over in that direction, because they're going to go in that fort to defend Annulond. And also something I would just like to point out, that the fact that for those of you that were yesterday expecting a DCI Last Alliance video for with the Kingdom of Linden, I do apologise. I got home very late because I was asked to go back into the pub to work behind the bar, and I got home fairly late, and in the morning I had some errands to do in Birmingham and whatnot. And also today is actually my birthday, so I don't take my birthdays all that seriously, to be honest, but I did just go out for a meal with my family, and I came home and I thought, hey, I'm gonna go and record my Gondor video. And but sadly I didn't have the time last night, and also I had a crash, which is a recurring theme really with DCI Last Alliance. And usually I will try again, but this time I was just like, no, I'm going. So I do apologise for that. So I will be making return to that very soon. Right, well, the war over here isn't won, nor is it over. We've still got Morannon over there with a heavily fortified force. And perhaps... Wait, what units do we have here? We've got like half a stack there. Boromir is going to need basically all infantry to replenish his force. And I think I did just get these guys to go over to Faramir over there. So yeah, you're all going to march over there. And those cavalry, they're actually also free to go over there. So, well, for now, just go in there because you're not really needed just yet. But we're going to give that perhaps we're going to give that to Enid Wythe. But I actually really like the look of that money. We're getting so much money from it. Oh my word. And yeah, so we're going to send the rest of these folks then, because we desperately need infantry over here. So they're going to come over here, and then what else is ready here? Bam, 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 bam. I'm not going to... yeah, they don't need yet another point of armor. I think they are okay. We're not going to make or break at this point with that extra one defense. I think Mordor are almost beaten. They're not quite, because they do have that very large army there with fairly elite units in there. And for the glory of Gondor, we are going to smite these Haradrim, and we might not actually have to cheese this one. We might actually have to march out so we can get some replenishment via retraining. And this is exactly what can happen, excuse me, when the enemy have loads of cavalry, and they are going to come and attack us here. But we of course did have the hope that we were to take out this army here today. So I am totally okay with this. We're sending our healthy units of spears, so, you know, to make sure that no units get wiped out. We're sending them out. And, right, you guys just fire at whatever the hell you want. I don't think we're going to be needing your ammunition. And where are those abandoned marines? Yeah, you come over here. We've got our general out there. Hopefully he doesn't die. And, in fact, yeah, you guys get into shield wall and just run straight through there. You'll have a much higher mass doing this, so you'll be sure to get in with the general, make sure he doesn't get hurt. And these are the camel riders. They are pretty good. 7 attack, 15 defense. I'd say they're pretty good. They are actually really good against horses. Well, actually, let's just conserve that ammunition and yeah, we're just going to send in the Berlin Marines. We can't really use their javelins here. Or, actually, no, throw them there. Throw them there. Black Snake Guard right there. You can get a volley on them when you can. Firing. Oh, that's pitiful. Come on, everyone. Everybody, get involved. No, it's not going to happen, is it? Oh, no. Well, that's pretty shocking. Pretty shocking. Right, let's get in over here. If we can just get even one full volley, it would absolutely annihilate some of these forces. Actually, let's bring these Gondor militia over here. They're bringing in some infantry. You shoot over at them. You shoot over at them. Fantastic. And let's send these men in against the troll men. We don't want the general. Oh, that's going to be a big charge right there. Well, everyone just shoot. Everyone that can, shoot at the archers. They're probably our main threat here today. The rest looks like it's going to get taken out by our towers. So that's pretty good. And where are those Gondor militia? Oh, you're over there. Okay, come on. You are needed. It's not the biggest loss if we do lose the general. I would definitely rather keep him, because he's a good fighter. And we're just going to throw in these javelins. Oh, actually, throw them at the Southern Lancers if you can. Oh, I think that... Oh, no. No, it kind of went on the spearmen, didn't it? It did. It did. It's not the end of the world. But let's see if this one goes. Quick before they charge. Throw. Oh, smashing. smashing stuff there. Right, Gondor militia, come over here. You can come and flank for us. There's Southron Lancers coming in for another piece. Can we throw our javelins at them? Can we? No. Yeah, oh yeah we did. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Right, well, that's the Black Snake Guard right there. Let's just, we can go and surprise them in a little bit. Oh, they're charging at us with their camel raiders. Let's get a volley of javelins on them, perhaps. Oh, they've also just rolled on in. Right, okay. Everyone just attack them. Let's bring the cavalry out so we can sort out their archers over there. Give them a charge, and that'll be that. And they're running. Their Black Snake Guard, he's over there. Right, don't be fire at will. Let's also just slow this down a little bit. And attack. I can't click. There we go. And there goes the enemy general. Excellent. And that is this army wiped out then. Let's just get these to run away. Excellent. And we could just leave it there. Most kills go to 64 territorial guardsmen. Oh, that's pretty shocking. Showing how good the towers were. And with that, Territ is perhaps saved. Well, at least for now it is. Of course, they're going to attack us. And then they'll attack us some more. So we hopefully can... We don't need to retrain the archers. They're pretty good. We just need to Oh, we can only retrain that one. Is it really that bad? It really is that bad. Sometimes it really do be like that. Yeah, we don't even have a full unit in the queue. So even by merging... I don't think we'd get loads more. That's very disappointing. Well, we pop in the 60 of them, and then we can merge these two, certainly, and get them. And then I will merge some of these archers folks as well, and, you know, we may as well just get them in as well. The cavalry are not that useful to us, so that's not a key thing to get, but yeah, I don't know if we might run out of spears. So if we do actually get attacked by them, then we'll be in a bit of trouble. But we've now got Osgiliath veterans over here, and wouldn't it be interesting just to see how they'd fare against some of this Khandish cavalry? Yes. So shall we just get on that bridge there? If we just coax them in towards us. I don't think we'll even need all of these, but we will take them all, actually. And there we have it. We've got one unit of Gondor militia back there. How have they got a melee weapon bonus? Where's that from? Oh, so it's Legio 7 from Tarnos. Does that mean... No, there's no... Oh, where is the melee weapon? Where's the weapons guild? Warriors guild? Oh, I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Is it here? No. No. Oh, well. We may as well also bring these guys out of there and... Oh, we'll keep Melon in there for a turn. We'll keep him in there. And we'll march those guys out because they are so good. They are so good. And I'm not really going to build much in Methrast. Although, is there any point in giving it to Dol Amroth? Like, they're only going to lose it. But I can't help but kind of want to play... I know it is still meant to be an entirely sandbox experience. But I can't help but feel like it needs to be in a certain way still for me to enjoy it, if you know what I mean. Like, you can't just have Dol Amroth without Dol Amroth, for instance. If they were just in Atheland, I'd feel compelled just to give them the region. Right, but... I'm gonna stick you! I feel like the right tactic here would be to take Leofric, but we're not going to, because... I'd rather see what he does, and if he attacks us in Estelad, then we'll have Yorthon come and ride out. With the rest of the money, I'll just have a look at what we actually need. Aside from retraining, which, by the way, there was a lot of, just across the board, but we've got, in Ethering, we've got the Mason's Guild House on the way. We had so much money. As you can see, I've still got 3 grand in the kitty, but we don't need to spend it. We can just spend it on the next turn. Why not? But Calambel actually is becoming a city, and Longgallen also is becoming a city. I really did forget about that. And Banwilond is on the way to become a large town. It's got about 600 more inhabitants, so we're getting a public fountains there for the health bonus. And what else was there? Numenorian armourer coming in Minas Morgul. We've got barracks about to be built there. Sorry, not in this turn. I didn't put that. Oh, and did I mention that last turn I did put in Calenhad? Because that's going to become a stronghold. And Durthan got a school and library in Barad Dur. And I feel like we also got the barracks in Karasas. Because now, obviously, we can get the Losarnak Axemen there, which are incredibly powerful. Well, I mean, they're not incredibly powerful. They're very, very useful, though, as an armor-piercing alternative to the Lamadan clansmen. And this, of course, is I suppose it's Losarnak. And the land of... Oh, no, I was thinking of Benin, which is the land of the 5 rivers. But we can get them there, as well as Minas Tirith, and that would just, help us out a lot. Next turn, then, I'm really hoping that Hanon gets attacked by that army, which has got a lot of cavalry. We've got a unit of Osgiliath veterans. They can place the pikes, and they will I'm hoping for a real massacre there. And we'll have a look at what happens over here. We've got units on the way to reinforce as we do over there in the north. Right, let's go. There is 0 chance of us... Wait, where does this Corsair invasion? Yeah, go on then. And Belfast... Oh, that's perhaps where the Corsair invasion has come. Yeah. We could actually help them out and just take them out.
Let us settle matters on the field of battle.
But we're not going to. Because down here... how many armies do they have? Okay, no. There's not loads more to come. How about this ship over here? There's nothing in there. Excellent. So they've just attacked us with another army. Oh, this is the one that we already saw coming. And then they've got Captain Sakalur over here as well with more trash. I'm not entirely sure if we can... in a defensive siege, if they were to attack us, we've got the pikes. We've got plenty of archers then to rain down upon them. I reckon we could beat them.
I respect you.
Oh, well, fingers crossed anyway. It's not the end of the world if we don't hold on to Methras, because, is what it is. It would be nice to see the Amrothians do well over here. And, oh, what has happened here? I think I know what's happening here. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Dumbra's fallen back from Territoros. And Warlord Altan, who was there, I was thinking perhaps there's someone in the fog of war. Sorry, they're in this bit here, but no, he's come back around here, and he's going to probably reinforce Captain Marwyn over there. Can we get any reinforcements? No, we can't. That is everything that we've got. If we attack them, we can see what they've got. Ooh, just knocked the mic. I do apologise. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units of melee. I mean, we don't have the best melee here. I mean, we've basically got none. We're very well... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, it's not too bad, but they're going to come at us with more. So we're going to pin all of our hopes on those sharpened stakes that these guys can pop on there. And if they don't do well, then we will probably lose that. But hopefully then we will just fall back to Harad. So there is that as well. So end of turn report, we built so much. We built a lot of things. Eastern Osgiliath got the barracks and Barad Dur got the library. Excellent. So what can we get here then? well, nothing crazy. Can we get... Well, we could get Guards of Osgiliath, but yes, we can even get Wardens of the White Tower. These are our elite of the elite, really. And it's not got too much left to grow and before we can upgrade it. What's the culture like? It's 52%. Well, there's no point getting that because you need, well, 60%. That's not too far off. Let's get some chicken farms. Chicken farms. Yeah, get that 0.5% growth bonus. And I did see, yeah, Captain Ragbag is on the way. What can we leave behind here? Perhaps if we just leave the 48 Gondor infantry, how much would you hate it? Not too bad. We're going to wait a short time longer just so we can get some more infantry over there. Oh, we don't really have any, though. That's the issue as well. But regardless, these guys from down here, well, basically the main bulk of the force is going to move for Barad Dur. We kind of want to get to, I believe it's called Seregost, and mainly because I'm not entirely sure if that Gorgoroth lost message means that they get an extra stack there, and if they do, we absolutely need to be ready for that. So we're sending all these guys in, plenty of infantry to bolster Boromir's army. Oh wow, he's just got a bunch of generals there. I don't like having that many generals there, but I'll keep them in there for now because we've got no other infantry anyway. So they could just be in there for now before they become governors in our vastly improving empire, I must say. But Plazolg, he's just caught in a bit of an island there, isn't he? We'll have to solve that problem for him by coming at him with all this. So we've got the Talon Knights coming down here. We'll put them in the fort because they cost an arm and a leg. Ooh, those guys can come back and get retrained. That'll be very useful. Well, it would be anyway. We do then at some point need to build a bit of an army, like an actual army, not one just with militia dealt for dealing with Khand, because we can't really have an offensive war in this kind of situation. We need to have a proper army, but I do prefer just to knock these guys out first, so that's what we're going to do for now. And Isengard do have a bit of a coherent force there. Should we try and take them out again on the bridge? I don't know. We did kind of retrain some of our units, but we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 melee units. Yeah. Bless me, I'm sneezing a lot. We would really need some more melee. So I'm going to retrain those Gondor militia and get a couple more units over there, and then we can go perhaps and attack there. Okay, and then it is just down to more construction. Chicken farming in Minas Tirith. I can't help but notice that we have not got any growth there, so we pop that in. We'll get a small bonus to our income. Garrison's quarters in Osterthil. I'll get the roads soon rather than shortly because I don't think they actually provide much of a bonus to income anyway. Yeah, no, they don't. It would be very useful just to march down this road a bit quicker, but they do cost a lot, and we did just have a very expensive turn in the previous one. You can't always afford all of the toys, so... And we don't need Uruk-Estelad to be much of a recruitment hub anyway. And if we have... Maybe if we just call it Adan Estelad, I think that's man encampment. It doesn't... I think that's right. Adan, that's man. I think off the top of my head, that's correct anyway. Plural, of course, is Adine. So Adan is singular. Which I think, yeah, we've just basically changed it a little bit. Of course, Estelad means encampment. And there was an Estelad in the first stage, which, I mean, if I were to show it on a map, this is, of course, Osiriand, or Ossiriand, Linden, that is like the remains of it, land of the 7 rivers, or something like that. And Estelad was around about here, maybe. sunk beneath the waves, and that is the encampment to which, after the men, or the Edain, first migrated over the Blue Mountains into Beleriand, they met with Binrod Felagund over here, and then they were invited to come further into Beleriand, and they settled in this area here before they then dispersed into all their regions. So you had the House of Hador. They were like the most valiant and the biggest, brawniest men. They went and joined with the houses of Fingolfin up in Hithlum and whatnot, and then I can't remember. Yeah, the House of Beor. I can't remember where they went really. I think they went also to Hithlum. Oh no, they didn't. They went to Dorthonion, which is where I want to say Angrod and Aegnor, sons of Finarfin or Finarfin, were. That's what I want to say. And then you had what was the other one in Brethil Forest of Brethil rather. You know, the short people or the short and stout people. It's gonna come up in a moment. I'll probably forget. Well, I have forgotten, obviously. Right. Well, I don't think there's a whole lot left to do. Should we just we could get some. I'll put them straight into my basket and get those as well. We've got nothing to retrain. What can we get anything useful from over here? Of course, a reason for upgrading Calenhad is that then if you do, you get the higher tier of barracks, so then you do gain access to Citadel Guard and things like that. So they're very useful for that. It was the House of Haleth. I couldn't remember what. Oh, a Stew's Fall. Years of constant vigil has made this guy very, very bitter. I'm not going to read it all. You can go back and pause it should you wish to see what that says. Let's have a look at what his retinue, or rather his trait now, says then. Denethor going mad. Oh dear. He is not going to be a good guy to have in battle at all. -3 hit points. Oh dear. -2 acumen, -10% on taxes as well. It's costing me so much money, dog. Oh well, he can just chill there. Eventually, maybe you'll get happy if Mordor gets destroyed. Town ready to upgrade Annulond. And also, just as a point, as I was just thinking about the three clans of the Edain in the first age. One of the key storylines, of course, of the Silmarillion is that you have like the coming together of all three of those houses, and not just all three of the houses of men either. You then have the coming together of the three kindreds of the elves as well, and you've even got some Maya blood in there too, and that all comes together. Yeah, if I'm not, I mean, totally, I believe it all comes together for Elrond and Elros, the twins. And then, of course, one of them chose to be a man, the other was to be an elf. And that ennoblement of men through the lines of the kings of Numenor and everything like that, it slowly dwindles, of course, as we know. Like, the men are becoming progressively shorter lived as well, and less wise, and that's why the story of Aragorn and Arwen is so important, because it kind of renews that bond and strengthens it again, because of course Aragorn, he lived much longer than anyone. Well, for instance, he lived till he was 210 years of age. Faramir as well, he was of course of the line of stewards, and they were scarcely of less noble blood than the king's base. Well, so it is said. And he died at the age of 120. So you can see the difference there. And also, Aragorn was said to be, because he was of the line of Elendil, I believe he was said to be slightly taller than the rest. He was about 6'6". Boromir, on the other hand, being a great big man as well, he was only 6'4". I say only. That's still very big. My father, who's 6'4". Oh, and by the way, 6'6". That is it's about just over 2 meters tall, and 6'4" is about 194 centimeters. Might be even a bit. I might be a bit off on those. Maybe 195, and then 6'6" is like 202 or something. Right then, on to the more pressing concern. And we have been attacked over here. That is quite the attack. Indeed. Right. Yorthon, then. You are going to have to come and join this army. After our little lore reprieve that we had there. So, let's get this formed up a little bit better. We'll have the pikes and the halberdiers there. We'll go with the spearmen. Oh, there's only one. Then territorial guardsmen. Bam. 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 And then go like so. And then all of you guys come in as well. Because I do not trust the morale of these units at all. So Yorthon's coming in. So that if we get attacked by that army, yeah, he'd absolutely smash him. And in fact, I mean, I have confidence now that we've out of nowhere we've got these. Well, actually, we already brought in Bergon, didn't we? But Arthon as well. He's here. We could just throw him into the mix, and they could just hold, like, kind of where the bridge is, and then we could shoot with the ballista. I reckon that would it would work basically as a bridge battle, and then we know just how good Boromir is as well. I think we'd be okay. It is just. It's not something. They're not massively elite there. But we cannot have Faramir just over here doing nothing. So, the executive decision has been made. And he is going to go for the Black Gate. I may end up regretting this, but he does have those units as well. He's got a bit of a front line. Very, very much. Oh, does he want another unit there? Oh, they're bringing some. Oh, we've got another general here, Dwelin. Dwelin, how about you go down here?
Captain of Gondor.
How about that? And then that unit of Pennathgelling Cav, you come over here, and then you can join with Faramir next turn. They could actually attack us there. That would be not good at all. It would definitely be a very difficult battle to win that. I'm not entirely sure if we could win that battle. Do we have more cavalry that we could send? Not really. We've got none. Let's recruit. Oh, that'll take a while, won't it? It will. Ah, blast their eyes. The enemy battering ram is through our gates. Well, it's not too bad. Oh, we do have actually one turn, and then more Pennathgelling cavalry is on the way. So these guys, they're also going to be moving. Well, let's just send them over here, because I think they definitely do. I've been told by several people that they do get a stack for when the Morannon is broken. So we'll send those guys over there. We've probably got enough for now. Over here, I want to say. Like, we have taken Barad Dur, but of course, yeah, we're just waiting to see if any more... I'd imagine more forces are coming, because they've been training for what seems like a while. It does seem like a while. Can we get anything over here? Okay then, my friends. Everyone that is watching this. It is now the time. Dwelin has arrived. And he is here to usher in a new age in the Morgul Vale. And it is no longer. It is now renamed Minas. Once more, the city of Isildur and the Tower of the Moon stands radiant in the crisp gleam of the sun, which now protrudes through the dark clouds, which once threatened to douse its, I don't know, shine. Sorry for the, like, bit part recitation of that. Reciting. Yeah, I just came up with that on the spot. And where the hell
I will not waste words
did
on
that
you.
army come from? And Dumra's returned, and we've got these beastly armies. Oh dear, Khand, go away. And Harad as well. Dolam Roth, come back. Come back. Oh dear. Well, we're going to have to hope that we hold on over here. I'm going to...
Slay them!
No, you know what? We'll just keep it interesting. We're not going to do that. We'll wait for that army over there to join in. I mean, they've been there for a turn already, so maybe they don't know what they're doing. But I think this is... I mean, it's getting pretty late for me. I think I'm going to leave it there. I mean, or shall we... no, we're going to leave it there. Next time, then, it'll lead us nicely into, I think,
Captain of Gondor.
we're going to probably be attacking the Black Gate. And then we're probably going to be attacked or defend Barad Dur. And let me know in the comments down below any other suggestions on what I should rename Barad Dur. Particularly, you know, if we actually hold it. As long as we hold it, because I'm not going to rename it now because that would just be silly. We might lose it. But one of the suggestions made by someone, I'm very sorry, I can't remember who it was off the top of my head. But something to do with like Barad Boromir. Something like that, to denote that Boromir has just been an absolute bastion and a champion, as it says there. But yeah, let me know. And I hope that you've enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments. Like it if you liked it and all that. You can dislike it as well. Probably, I don't know if that does anything bad. And subscribe. But for now, I'm going with Gandalf. Good day.